I don't know why you guys hear so much talking, but just one watching right now. Okay. So many of you guys who have been watching my YouTube years. Many of you guys who have been watching me since 2015 seen on August 13th. Or I'm sorry, August 15th of the Canton, Ohio, of the Canton Hospital. Altman Hospital. Today, now for those of you who have seen the videos before, I'm going to show you some stuff, and you're going to get to learn more about that elevator that I filmed, work I did, of the at Altman Hospital. You're going to see ones that you've never seen before, okay? And these are ones that I've seen before, but I haven't filmed them. I couldn't get to them. You know, that's how it is, okay? Now, I want to explain some things about these elevators, okay? I don't know how many elevator filmers have been to Canton, Ohio before, but I don't think any elevator filmer, except for me, has been to the gold mine of vintage Otis cars. Altman Hospital, okay? So, here. Load. It has an Otis black button, of course. It's black button. Now, you may think it's an Otis, okay? What you're about to see what it is, okay? That's because it has that button on, it doesn't make it a Otis, okay? It's not a Otis, it's something else. Now, you all may not be familiar with it. I hope that we're all familiar with it, though. Because we all probably heard of it before. Now, look at this cap, okay? And look at the cap. Now, as you may have noticed, they redone the cab in this elevator. I would say maybe 2013 or 2014. Marble walls and dark lighting inside, but then they updated the cab. I said crap. Updated the cab and put in a new light bulb or something. But the cab doesn't look that bad. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Remodel, but that's the brand of it. But that's the original brand of it. It was a Houghton. I don't know which number it is, but it's for the cafeteria. There are your buttons. GAL. Okay. Now since Otis down there, because Otis modernized it years and years ago. This one only goes to 6. It doesn't go to B. You can't get the 6 on this one. You can only get the 5. Or no, I'm sorry. You can only get the 4 on this one. You can't get the 5 or 6. Go to 5 and 6. The phone's down there. The cafeteria is on the 2nd floor. Man phase 2. The indicator. It's in the maintenance. Now as you can see, the front of it is still original. Like all the tray all around it is all original. It has all the original paint on it, and it also has the original door frame on it too. And I think they put in a new floor, so that was all they did to this one. This one's for the cafeteria, and they also transport nobody's really watching this right now, and I don't get it. It's interesting though, because you're going to see some. It's going to amaze you. It's a live stream. There's a phone. See Otis, Cito. Now there's the real deal right there. This was a Houghton at one time. It's modernized it. I don't know any modernized it, but there's the original call station for it. It was a Houghton at one time. Is it an Otis? It was a Houghton. Otis modernized it in like maybe the 70s or 80s or something. I don't really know. Maybe even the 60s. Because this is from the 1920s, at least the 1920s or 1930s. This one right here, maybe even the 1940s, 50s, but they modernized it in the 70s or 80s. on it. Honestly, they didn't do too bad on it. Station. All the floors have the original call station except for the first floor, which has that Otis call button on it. Station. Take the stairs for better health. 20 at Altman Hospital. And then this is the one that this one down, it's right down the hallway. So like if you go off this one right here, you go straight down the hallway, and it's right there, but it's not on 6 or 5, like I said. It only goes from M 234. It doesn't go to B. It's been modernized as well. I don't know when they did it, but I forgot to take a picture of the cab, which I feel pretty bleeped off about it. But as you can see, the marble is still original, and that's what that elevator had that I just showed you. It look like in the one I just showed you. So I don't know if this is going to be remodeled or not in the future. I can take one last picture of the cab. Nice, and have the cab redone in the future. At least we can see some of it. There's the indicator. This was originally a Haughton as well. Haughton plate in it. This is the very first elevator installed, by the way. It may not have the Haughton plate in it. And an Otis, like I said, modernized it. By the way, in this hospital. I'll even show you an Otis van that was parked here back in June of 2011. This elevator. And you want to know what's sad about this elevator? This is the bottom drive elevator, okay? That if you've watched that video before and you know about it, this is the bottom drive elevator. And I have got some really sad news about it. Okay. So, this elevator humming noise on it. That doesn't sound like before. However, it's sad. In 2014 or 2015, because this was in April 2014, maybe later on in 2014, sometime Otis updated the controllers on them. Oh, they did everything on these. They updated cars 1, 2, and 3 by updating the controllers and all the machines. Now, I don't know if these are bottom drive or overhead, but I think they're most likely bottom drive because it gets louder and louder when you get to the base of the machine. Yeah, this is definitely bottom drive then. Yeah, they replaced the whole machines on them and everything. They used to run really slow, but now they're running faster. And I noticed it, and I was very disappointed when I found out that they replaced the machines and controllers on these, because I was going to get a voice note with the machine. But nope, they replaced. I got some textures too. Oh, that's the doors. And yeah, the doors. That's the marble right there. Next time, remember to. Oh yeah, guys, listen. If you guys want to take pictures, always have to make sure that you get everything, because you may not be going back to that place for a really long time. So I won't be going back, and I forgot to take a picture. But that's the marble. That's inside that elevator car. Okay. There's the original call station. Now, this wasn't an Otis. I believe this wasn't an Otis, okay? It wasn't Otis, but this is probably... This was not an Otis. This was a Haughton. It even says it on the Ohio Elevator Records. This is probably like... They probably replaced the call. They're probably modern these back in the 70s, I'd say. The 70s, you know? And they, you know, they still use those back in the 70s, these buttons right here. Now, look at these lanterns. Interesting. That lantern there is all original. I repeat, it's all original. Replaced on the outside. It's all original, those lanterns. And they're pretty rare, too. Those are not odd lanterns. They're Otis lanterns. Ooh, let's see some friends are doing. This is getting kind of boring. I don't think any friends are going to join because a lot of kids have school now. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe some friends will join later, but if they can't join, like, there we go. Anyways, they can't join, and that's fine. They can just rewatch the video. Has ended. Yep, 11/18, August 3rd. This means that all the public elevators are down this way. These elevators are more likely the service elevators, but they don't really care though. Because I see, I even helped a lady, who had a cart. So yeah, these are more like service elevators, but it's okay though. It's okay. It's all public access. Now look at the layout here. They have these two right here. Okay. And they have the single one on the left. The single one on the left. And we're going to get to that later. There's a picture of all of them. Two on the right, and there's one on the left. To the cafeteria, where the other elevator is. The other elevator for the cafeteria. If you go down that way, there's an elevator down that way too, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Okay. Elevators. Emergency department. These were Otis. Okay. These were in Houghton. These were Otis. Yeah, originally these were Otis, and then they modded them out in 2003. These were modded out in 2003. And the funniest thing is, it doesn't really have Otis chime on. It has some other kind of chime on it, and I don't know what it is. But if you guys watched the video before, like I said, these elevators right here, you probably know what the chime is. You'd say more like an echo chime or something, and I believe you guys. I believe you, of course. But they're Otis still. They're not EPCO, they're Otis, okay? And you take these to the emergency room on the first floor, okay? Elevators, and there's our friend Mr. Security. Hi. Original Otis, of course, on Otisito, on the door, in between the door opening and the door and stuff. Track. There are your buttons. You can't get to L, or yeah, you can get to LL on this one. Down to the floor right here. There is obviously no. You know what's funny? When you get to this floor right here, you walk into a boiler room, but it's still public access because it takes you over to the Morrow House, which we're going to get to that in a little bit too. And it takes you to the Morrow House. Okay, it doesn't have LL on this one, but the service elevator have the LL on it. Let's see, elevator number 5, I think it is. Oh, now there's only no, whatever that is. I don't worry about that though. Elevator number 5. And right there, you can obviously tell this used to be an old Otis. Many of you like to call it the touch button. And it probably did have the touch button because it's from the 60s. You had that Otis fixture you guys like to call Otis Lexan. But what about the machinery? Is the machinery all original or has it been replaced? Who knows? Where's the machinery at? I don't know. I don't know if it's basement machines. These are basement machines or overhead machines. But it has the original indicator plate, though, but not the numbers on it. It'd be nice if these are still original. I said Otis did them in 2000. These are the service elevators at Holman Hospital. Yeah, these are definitely touch buttons. See, there's a plate. Kind of sad that they got modernized. Oh, these were touch buttons. There was something else. Because these elevators had a stool inside of them. I think that a lot of you guys like to call them, you know what? I think they were single control one time. Maybe they weren't installed in the 60s. Maybe they were installed when the hospital main building was built. Maybe they modernized them one time in the 60s, and then they modernized them again in 2003. Now, there's 4 service elevators, but it's only these 3 work right here, but I don't really know about this one right here, if it's still in use or not. It'd be still original, but I'm not so sure. Because there's nothing on top, like no lanterns up there. This is the inside of one of the service elevators. It has, like I said, there's the original Otis plate up there, indicator plate. There are your buttons. Elevator number 9. There's indicator. Now look at this. There's a key card reader inside this elevator. Restricted area. Swipe your key card to get to. Restricted, but of course they were put on in 2011. I looked it up. Stolen card readers in 2011, along with that smoke heads in 2010. If anybody knows what smoke heads are, please comment below. I don't really know what they are. There are your buttons. It has LL for the tunnel to the Morrow House, which we're gonna. They put on new sides, as you can see, because there used to be a store right there. Nice cab for a service elevator. And you shouldn't ride them. This is, you know what's funny? When I was in the lower level looking for the Morrow House, I saw the sign as a tornado shelter, and I was like, okay, well, I don't think it's possible for in Ohio to get tornadoes. But they have it there just in case. And this is a tornado shelter because there's no windows down here. Like if you're in the Morrow House or something and you hear a tornado siren, if this is a safe floor to go to. Out and you're safe. Sure, maybe a steam tunnel, but it's better than being dead. And you're allowed in the steam tunnel. I don't know why it opens into a steam tunnel, but it's not really weird. Weird, actually, honestly. And we're going to get to some more interesting parts later. Okay. This is the tunnel to the Morrow House. It's really long. But I made it over there because here's the elevator, and guess what? Nope, it wasn't an Otis, it was an ESCO. Otis did them audit in 2004. The main hospital elevators were modernized. Did them completely. They did this one completely in 2004. It's a 5-stop hydro. The cab's still original, but they replaced the existing. I think they just updated like the the hall station and the car fixtures, like the car station and the pump on it, the tank unit on it. This elevator. There's your buttons. You know what's funny about this one? The main elevators have the same walls, but they don't have wood paneling on the doors inside. There are your buttons. B is the way back to the main hospital. If you go to 1, it'll take you to the emergency room. I didn't go to that floor because I don't want to get sick. I went to B, back for the steam tunnel to the main hospital. There's a phone, which I don't know why. Oh, okay. I thought it was lit up. Elevator number 28. Now, this is what I found on the way back to the main hospital. If you go to the first floor, and I wasn't going to mess with it, though, because they said that not to mess with it. You have to get security, which I didn't want to do that. This is the brand new install. This is like 3 years old. This is called a Severia, as you can see. Like, if you get off the elevator in the Morrow House and go on the first floor and go right down the hallway, you'll run into this elevator right here. And it will take you down to the if you're disabled, then they have to call security and they'll take you down to the main building of this elevator. Or if you have an appointment in the Morrow House, and they'll take you up on that elevator. They'll take you up on this one right here. Put in February 2014, so it's 3 years old. Let's took some pictures of it. There's the indicator inside the Morrow House elevator. No, but it's an ESCO. Hydraulic. Hydro. Cab in this one. There's the front. There's the cab right there. There we go. Looks similar to the main building, but it's not, in the main building. It's in the Morrow House. So that's it for that elevator. Now this is the laundry elevator. Like I said, there were 3 Otis elevators. Now, when you walk down that hallway, Otis elevators, you run into this elevator. Not too far down. This elevator here is the laundry elevator. Really nice elevator. It's about 30 years old now. 30-year-old hydraulic, not 30, sorry. A 30-year-old Otis hydraulic. 3-stop hydro. Don't beat up. And the Morrow House elevator was installed in 1990. So this one was installed 3 years before the Martin House elevator was installed. It's a Martin House elevator installed in 1990, but they modernized it when it was only 14 years old in 2004. This one's for the laundry room. So, like, if you went through that tunnel in the basement, you could get to this one too. Like, right before you get to the end of the long tunnel, there's like a little intersection. You go up that, and you go into the laundry dock, and you run into this elevator right in that room outside the laundry dock. It's a really nice elevator, to be honest. Basement's a lobby. It'll take you right into the tunnel. You get off the elevator, and you go left, and you run into the tunnel. Again, really nice sodas. These are in the Cancer Center. This one's right here. They've not been modded at all. These are all original. But there is one thing that isn't original, and I'll show you what it is. There's light lanterns. It's Otis cars. They're your buttons. Yep, it's all original, as you can tell. A lot of you like to say Otis Lexington. It's actually an Otis DC. Otis DC because it's a basement drum. I could access the machine room because I heard it. I heard the generator on the ground floor. So it's obviously a basement drum. 6-stop, installed in 1980. Help me out. 37 years ago. Indicator. It's got to be older than that. Well, probably, yeah, 1980, yeah. There's the front of it. 11th elevator installed at Altman Hospital. It was installed. There's the phone. Otis. Now, I don't think those button lights are original. I think those are obviously replaced at some point. LL has a green one. But you can't get to that floor unless you swipe your badge. And that's another replacement they have. It was a key card reader. Over here, you know what's funny about this elevator? I'll tell you guys a funny story, okay? Alright, guys, ready to hear a funny story about this elevator right here? Okay, I ran into this elevator when I was at the hospital. It's like elevators are right down the hallway on the ground floor. Okay? Now, if you went past this elevator, you went down this hallway, you run into this elevator. One's on this elevator. I was like, why isn't it coming? I hear it, but why isn't it coming to my floor? It was kind of hilarious. And I figured out why it wasn't coming to my floor. It's temporarily. And I repeat, I feel pissed off that I did this. And I feel bad I said that word just now. This is the stairway elevator for the operating room. I figured out why it wasn't coming. I went down to the basement to see if I could find it opened. But of course, when I got down there, there was a man down there who was taking a cart into this, who was getting ready to take a cart into this elevator. He saw me, and I was like, I got lost in the stairwell, obviously, and I couldn't get out. And he, he had scrubs on and everything, and I went down there. I was like, oh no, it's a stairway area. Scrubs must be worn. I peeked in, I saw all this stuff in there, and I saw the elevator. This is the stairway elevator. No way, I did not ride this one because you have to wear scrubs to ride it, and usually people in independent service too. So he said to wait right there and he can open the door because I thought he was going to take it up on the elevator, but he didn't. He said to wait up on the first floor and he'll get me out. So he did. So he took the cart onto the elevator, put an independent service, and made the alarm ring on it. I don't know why. And the elevator car just has gray walls inside. Nothing special. This is a Hydro too. It's only 4 stops. He took the cart in the elevator and he took the elevator up, and I thought he was going to let me ride up with him to the first floor. But and I also saw some ladies wearing blue hats too on the second floor when I went to try and get the elevator. I wanted to try and ride this elevator, but I saw ladies with blue hats on. And I was like, "Whoops, this is the surgery elevator." Yeah, the surgery stairwell elevator, which you're not allowed to ride on because all the sterile instruments go to the basement. After you have surgery, they have to clean the instruments and stuff. They take them down to the stairway and they clean them up. They have 2 different parts down there: clean area and a dirty area. I was on the clean side, and I shouldn't have been down there at all without scrubs. The door was thankfully key carded off, but I saw the elevator though, and the guy helped me get out. Obviously, the guy helped me get out, and I want to give him a big thanks, so I didn't get any trouble because I wasn't wearing any scrubs. For his beard. That's because he had to keep that area very, and I repeat, very super clean at all times. This is obviously the clean elevator. Obviously, this is clean elevator. So obviously, I didn't want to anyways after I found out it was a stairway elevator. But yeah, this one's restricted access. So it's a 4-stop hydro too, nothing special. And they put it in independent service, and nobody gets on it if they're not, part of the operating room staff, sterile staff, or something. That's why they keep it in independent service. They should have a key switch on there instead of having those buttons. Because what if they just said, "Hey, we're not going to put it in independent service; we're going to turn to normal mode." And somebody snuck in there, like say they didn't say I got on it, but I snuck in there, and I didn't know it was a sterile elevator. That'd be kind of hilarious, but it wouldn't be if I found some boy came in here with headphones on and shorts. Now he has to clean this whole area up. So I want to give them big thanks for keeping it an independent service too, for keeping the key card readers on the door down in the basement. Please do not give me a crap about it, okay? Elevator. Shame on me. Shame, shame, shame. Enough about that, though. Now, this is what the cabs may look like in Cars 1 and 2 in the future. Just saying you guys know, okay? I want to try and get of the other one before they renovate the cab, or have somebody get it from me. That's what the cab will look like probably in the future together, too. So, we can't bring it back, obviously. All right, let's do it. Here now, we're going to get to see some cool stuff. Now, if you get off that elevator, for that very first elevator I showed you, you'd run into this piece of crap. You get off the elevator on the second floor, go right, go where the breakaway cafeteria is, and you run into this elevator right here. This one does have a basement, but you can't get to the basement. And this is, this one only goes to 4. It doesn't go to all the floors. It only goes to 4. This is what I call beauty. As a non-stop, I did not stop, so nobody would call it or something. We wouldn't make any stops. This is the 14th elevator that was ever installed at this hospital, and I don't remember get it, but those Otis cars must have been modded twice. This one was put in 1945. This is car 14. Cab's all original. Everything on this thing is all original. There's 2 of these that are original. Warning. 2 of them that are original. There's one here. And there's one behind it. That's all original. But they're not the same, though. They are different, and I'll show you what I mean by that. They did paint the doors. They used to be an old, ugly brown color. They painted them white. But they didn't paint the cab. But it didn't turn out so well. Oh, yeah. Another thing. It's funny that when you push the button on the elevator here, so you push the button, and it's kind of funny, kind of hilarious, but it rings an alarm because this is near the food service area. This is probably the cafeteria elevator, cafeteria service elevator, and maybe I don't know, but it rings an alarm. Maybe it's a glitch or something, because I don't know. Still a beauty, though. Oh, there's a lantern. There's the elevator. There's your cab. Beautiful cab. Straight from 1945. Butecito. It's like, okay. There's 2 when you walk into the breakaway cafeteria hallway. Okay, if you went to the first floor, well, listen. You go to the first floor, and you walk down that super long hallway where it says food service, okay? Now, I did a little bit of trespassing, but it was worth coming down there. Let's look at this. Now, when you get down that hallway, You go right. You just keep on walking straight. And you're greeted to this piece of crap. Look at this. And these are all installed in 1945. This one, F-bomb warning, is all original. This is a freight elevator. This is the freight elevator for the kitchen floor. I didn't go to the kitchen. I just went up to 4 and back. This is a beautiful but dirty cab. This is the freight elevator, obviously, for the kitchen. Beautiful elevator. Oh, there are your buttons. Oh, there are your buttons. Nope, there are your buttons. That's in the other one. Yes, and this one serves the basements, but I didn't go down there though. Maybe it doesn't go down there. See, 2 is the cafeteria, so if you go into 2 on this elevator, it'll take you directly into the back of the kitchen. This one, no. 3 and 4, I don't know. Well, it opens up in the public areas on 3 and 4. This is, like I said, it's built really funny, this hospital. But it was worth coming back here, because I would have missed this elevator if I wouldn't have came back here. I've written it twice in my life, honestly. When I was only 11, I came into this area. I was old. October 17, 2012. 11, and I found this elevator, and some guy took me up because he had a car with him, and he took me up to the kitchen floor because I asked him I asked him how I got out. How the heck do I get out of here? And he took me up. So, and I thought it was hydraulic, but it's a basement drum or overhead. They're all traction in this area. There's no hydros. They got hydros and traction both in the hospital, but these are all traction. These are the older ones. Elevator number 15. Ew. The doors, as you can tell, have not been painted. They're ugly. How would you guys describe those doors? Do you think they're ugly or not? So it makes it look beautiful. Right. Yeah, right. It has a really interesting door operator too. I wish you could do voice memos on here, but you can't. It's funny about this elevator right here because you know, this one has all original, has brown doors and everything on it, so it's a really nice elevator though. Elevator, kitchen freight elevator, you should say. It has a metal floor. See, metal floor. I wish you could have got to metal floor. I don't know what that is. Texture though, at least. This is the other elevator. Kitchen elevator. You guys have any questions about the kitchen elevator? It's all original from 1945. Motor, door operator, and everything. Original too. Now look at this one right here, okay? Oh. Another original one. That one I first showed you in this area. And I'll show you how it's set up, okay? It's the same shaft, obviously. Keyhole. Oh, the keyhole's all original. But look at this cap. It's a very big cap. We'll say that much. Very big cap. Right. Must be the kitchen delivery elevator. But it doesn't go into the kitchen. It goes into the public areas. The other one all the way in the back goes in the kitchen. There are your buttons. One behind it because the buttons are a little bigger in this one. And it doesn't, I don't think it serves the basement. I don't really know. I don't think any of them, and none of these, except for that other one, serves the basement. Because that one's just a freight elevator for the kitchen, like I said, all the way in the back with those ugly brown doors inside. That one's for the kitchen. This one's for public use and service use. That one's for the kitchen, like Oldie and Trinity East. How many? I think I know some of you know Oldie and Trinity East. That's his brother, by the way. That's his good brother. Brothers for years. Those are both kitchen elevators. I've ridden both of them. Car number 13, 1945. Don't know what that is. Oh, that's the ceiling. I don't think the ceiling tiles are original. What do you guys think? You guys think the ceiling tiles are original? I don't think they are. I know the flooring's not original. They recently put a new flooring too. These two, but they didn't do the kitchen elevator. Oh, someone. Let's get back to that later. Now here's the setup. Up here. There's that one right there. And then there's that one right there. I don't know what they use them for, but I think they're public use. Maybe this one's for the dishes. And that one's for delivering food. But then the one in the back of the kitchen is for deliveries. I wish I could have taken a picture of the hallway, but I heard people and I wanted to try and hurry up. I know I did trespassing, but I did it before when I was little. So that's it for the original wing, 1945. Here's an elevator, modernized. So it's a notice, as you can see that plate right there. I think this was. If we were going to say Otis Lexus, maybe guys, you're right. But look at this. You guys know that's the call station that it has now. Okay, so it's been modernized at some point. So it's like, okay, there's the breakaway cafeteria. Down that long hallway there, you run into this one. Nothing special anymore. Used to be special, but then in 2006, of course, they updated the whole entire thing. They put a new hall station in, car station, motor, everything. I don't know about the cab though, but somebody put their hands up against those breakaway elevators. If they would have, now if they would have not put their hands up against those breakaway elevators, they would have been completely destroyed, probably. With this, hallelujah, they're still original from 1945. All three of them. Like one's in a kitchen car. We got one watching again. Elevator 16. Modernized in 2006. Installed in 1970. I forget. Modernized in 2006. Odacito. I don't know why it's upside down. Now, this is what else I saw in the basement, okay? Warning. I did not ride this, okay? So don't give me a crap. And I suggest you guys don't ride it either. I know you guys won't, but I'm just saying. Notice cars. 1, 2, and 3. But look what's all the way in the back. That's right, folks. A freight elevator, you say? Ride it, though? I mean, warning. F-bomb warning. I was going to give it a quick try. I saw that it was all original. I was going to give it a quick try. Corian doors. Excuse me, I'm talking too much. It's sold in 1967. Somewhere like that. All original. Motor, well, I don't know. But sadly, there was somebody sitting there and I didn't want to take a risk. I know where it going to on the first floor, so I didn't take a risk at it. Well, at least we got to see it, though. See, there it is. I know it's kind of blurry, but there it is. Right back there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's also a sidewalk lift somewhere, too, but I didn't want to hunch for it, though, because I didn't want to get in trouble. Never been on a side. I've seen a sidewalk lift only once in Wheeling, but I didn't want to go looking for it, though. It said receiving. So maybe that's not the receiving elevator. Maybe that sidewalk lift is the receiving elevator, but I couldn't find it. I saw it on the elevator lookup, the highway elevator records, but I didn't want to go looking for it. I mean, I did look for it a little bit, but I didn't find it, though. Plate by the kitchen car B. There's a panel for one of the other ones, car number 2. It should be because that down thing was sticking in there. So, all right, this is the newest part of the hospital. This is the Bedford building, built in 2004. This is the Bedford building, built in 2004. This is the lobby of it. It's like an atrium. And you know what? You know what I've said to myself when I was in there? The elevators in there could have been easily made glass. But no, they couldn't have because they put in 3 of them. You know, they would put in 2 and I had a rear exit. They would have had glass elevators. But obviously, they didn't put in glass elevators. So the emergency room's down that hallway. They have a pediatric emergency room and an adult emergency room. Pretty neat. There's the buttons. These doors open. Lean against them. I know that. 5 stop. Okay, what kind of machines are these? I'll say series, but I don't know what kind of machines they have. They're from 2004. I don't know if they'd be a Gen 2 or not. I would say a Gen 2, but I'm not so sure. There are only 5 floors. 1R is another floor, too. It takes you, like, if you went up to 1R, you could get to the main building. 1R. Elevator number 38 is the newest elevator in the hospital. And I gotta pee again. You guys can look at this photo. That's a big call station. That's why I took a picture and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. I don't know what makes me have to use the bathroom a lot. But obviously I gotta use the bathroom a lot, so I'm sure my door's locked. It's a really weird section of the door. Alright guys. I took a picture of that call station, as you can see. Drink this water too. Because that call station is bigger than all the other ones, okay? Know about the first floor, but it's neat. Which has not changed at all. Right? One right here in the Bedford building. This is a service elevator. Stupid me. Sadly, I couldn't get that one because it was either broken or too busy. Picture of it. 4-speed door. Wow. Kind of rare. These two are really big. They're all free big, actually, as you can tell. Look at this one. Look at these two. These are really big. These are behemoth size almost. I think they're Gen 2s, but I'm not so sure. Look at these. These are behemoth sized. With the 4-speed door, it's probably even bigger than these two. What's the capacity on these things? Hey, don't ask me what's on P. That's probably where the machine rooms are for the other ones. Yeah, these are probably Gen 2s. Because of the penthouse. You know, I think they're all Gen 2. Oh, that's where the helicopter pad may be, on the penthouse level. Yeah. Keycard readers for. And it's Allman Hospital. Otis. Just because it has an indicator doesn't mean it's not a Gen 2. It is. 5,000 LBS. That's big. Behemoth size, obviously. Maybe a little bit smaller, but. I'll get it next time. Here's the ones in the the medical building. Look at these. These are really neat. What's special about these is look at these call buttons. Wait until you see the inside button. So look at this bad boy. It's flat, half flat. Look at that. Installed in 1996, 6-stop traction. Hydro would have been neat. To do the name of traction. This is in the Physicians building. There's 2 elevators. A big one and a small. I don't know what that is right there. A big one and a small one. See? Wow. All I can say is, wow. Wowzers. Here's the atrium of the medical building. And look at that. There are the elevators. They're Otis. What an interesting fire alarm. Yeah, all that right there, that you see right there is the original part of the hospital. Okay. The old part from 1945. Next. There's a selfie with me with that old Otis. I fell in love with that thing. There's the Otis in the parking garage. See? This one's just for the walkway level. Well. Hey. Buttons. S for sidewalk, skywalk. There's your phone. Elevator 29. Maintenance. Yeah, okay, I'll call him a call. Look at that weird fire alarm. That's really neat. There's the elevator in the whatchamacallit, parking garage. See? Hey, Mr. Security, how you doing? I like that. I like the ceiling tile inside of these cars. Elevator number 17. Oh, it is a hydro right here. Now, indicator. We like that indicator. Look in the mirror. Who do you see? Hey, now. I like taking pictures of elevators. Here's your phone. Love how to break the thing off. There's Otis. Here. There's your parking garage, Baldwin Hospital. It's hectic trying to find a place to park. Cars at the garage, and it's very hectic. Big A, you'd love this. One side's for the employees, and the other side's just for you know, patients and visitors. $1 an hour. 1/2 for 1 hour. It's $2. $3 for the other one. So yeah, I don't know about the other one. So to the main building, 7th Street entrance. There's the main hospital over there, as you can see. And then there's the main hospital again. There's a truck too. It says something, I don't know. University Hospital Services truck. There's the state-of-the-art Bedford building. And that's it. That's all Baldwin Hospital. Crappy version of a crappy picture of a Brinks truck. There we go, that's better. There's the Hall of Fame in Canton. A truck. Coming to Mason's Building Village. That's when we head uptown. To North Canton. Doing it 53 minutes, so been a really long time. 10 miles per hour in a parking garage. I'm like fly for there. So that's it for the live stream almost. Yeah, I did see a lot of trucks on the way home. Also. All right, I'll show you some trucks. The photo, the last photo that there is on there. I'll show you a really weird truck I've seen. Truck. There's Tappan Lake right there. It's a really nice. Out near Caddis. All right. I'll show you a really neat truck I saw. It's up 2 of these actually. There's a FedEx freight double that I saw. I saw FedEx down there. There, not FedEx. They got right by Dollar General. Look at this bad boy. This is the UPS freight double. Look at this. It's super rare. All I can say is, I don't wonder where they were headed to. At FedEx and UPS. I wonder where they were headed off to. Or Cleveland or something, because it's right near there. But yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, water down now. So obviously we're done with the live stream almost. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream tonight. I'll see if there's going to be a night where we can all get together. maybe get together and do this more. We do this again. We have everybody here to join us, huh? You guys enjoyed the live stream tonight, and if you guys have any questions, just feel free to let me know. Okay? If you guys have any questions? All right. What I'm gonna be, what my future uploads are gonna be like, and like what like future uploads will be like, and any more like if you have any requests for live streams or what my live stream to be about, just feel free to comment below and I'll see what I can do for you. And yes, I will try and do a memory and a tribute video to James Brock. So which is pretty sad because I'll say this much. When I was just 7 years old, I watched his Best Western video in Clinton of that Schindler Elevator video, and I watched it. And it was so sad when I found out he died. Everyone seems to be doing a tribute video, and I think I'm going to be doing one too, really soon. So, stay tuned, okay? All right, guys, take it easy. Like, comment, and subscribe to Elevating Toronto by Toronto Elevators. I'll see you guys later.